Hello, my Crusaders. Today I won't be talking about Fat Donnie or the news today, but today, you know that I've been watching this recently a lot, including today at work on break. There are a lot of entitled kids. They think the world is all about them, but usually they learn it from their parents. And dear God, if you think that kids are entitled, some kids are entitled, because they don't know better, because they're just kids. But when you're a full-grown adult and you think everyone owes you something, oh dear God, it's frustrating. Now, thankfully, I've never encountered this. Maybe it's just a Georgia thing, but throughout the rest of the country and apparently in Europe and other countries, it is apparently a common thing. So let's dive right into the cringe. Entitled mom demands a memorial service be moved for her. Oh boy. This is a quick story, but happened very recently, so it came to mind when I found this subreddit. For my backstory, my mom died on June 10th, 2018. We're Jewish, not super religious, but enough that 1 year of anniversary of her passing is something we mark. My dad and I are holding a memorial service for her on June 8th, 2019, which is the weekend closest to the anniversary. One of my mom's friends, not family, from growing up got wind of the date and texted my dad. I heard you're having the memorial on June 8th, is that right? Yes, it's closer to her yard's height anniversary. I don't know, I'm not Jewish. Well, entitled kids' high school graduation is that day. Can you move the memorial date to another weekend? Maybe the one after, since the one before is typical for us? Thankfully, Dad said no without hesitation, but I have to say, if Mom had heard that, she would have come back just to smack entitled Mom. Okay, wow, I'm not Jewish, but that is very disrespectful. I know that if I had like some sort of Catholic anniversary, I would definitely not choose it. And that's just very disrespectful. And it's not anti-Semitic. I know the left, no politics, but this is like just hey, the mom died. It's in a memorial. Like, get over yourself. Like, just jeez. But this is a mild case compared to cringe, although it is very sad, and I'm sorry that this woman died. You can't use an EpiPen in here. I feel like everyone says this, but I'm sorry for formatting and spelling. I'm on mobile. EP, entitled parent. CK, clues kid. W, waiter. Me, equals me. So, a little backstory. This story happened a few years ago. I have a severe nut allergy, so bad my throat can swell and possibly close from even the smell of nuts. Well, that sucks. I was visiting my grandparents in Boulder, Colorado for a while because my parents, who I was living with at the time, were on a cruise in the Caribbean. I had stayed around the house for a while that morning, and I was getting bored, so I decided to go downtown for lunch. I had been to a certain cafe which served paninis and other sandwiches for lunch in Boulder a couple times, so I knew it was safe to eat there. It was nice out, so I ordered a sandwich and went to the outside dining area. My food came relatively quick, just as entitled parent and clueless kid arrived at the cafe. Entitled parent ordered a panini and coffee while getting nothing for her son, which I thought was odd since he would loudly complain that he was hungry multiple times since they walked in. They sat down at a table next to me, and I noticed her son staring at my food. I waved at him and went back to eating my sandwich. AP got her food, and her son just started to complain that he was hungry again. She sharply whispered something to him, reached into her purse, and brought out a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Oh no, for her son. I did not notice at the time as I was on my phone still eating my food. It was only when I finished eating my sandwich that I started feeling choked. I immediately looked around me because this cafe was almost devoid of nuts, and I saw CK chewing on his sandwich. Hi, would you please tell me where you got that sandwich? CK stares blankly at me. That's none of your business. Stop bothering my son. I was starting to feel weak. I always carry my EpiPen with me when I go out in public, so I took it out of my pocket when AP starts screaming, "You can't use that! Call the fucking cops, you pervert! Trying to teach my son how to use drugs." The waiter rushes over. "Hello, ma'am, that is not a drug. Looks like an EpiPen. I could barely breathe at this point. I just need to get an injection." The woman then proceeded to snatch my EpiPen from my hands and throw it into the street. Wow. Another waitress ran out to retrieve my EpiPen while the waiter starts yelling at her while her kid starts crying. What the fuck? He looks like he's gonna die. He calls 911 while making sure she stays where she is. At this point, I'm curled up on the floor, fighting for every breath. The waitress runs back inside and hands me my EpiPen. I could barely release the safety and stick it in my leg. The police arrive a few minutes before the paramedics do, first questioning EP and the waiter, then arresting her after spotting a prescription drug bottle that didn't belong to her inside her purse. I don't know what happened to her kid, but I was taken to the hospital feeling much better after the EpiPen and released almost immediately after getting a new pen. Okay, wow. First of all, this woman basically tried to kill this guy. I'm assuming it's a guy. And then it's like hypocrisy when I found, hey, there's drugs in your purse that doesn't belong to you. And it's like I'm glad this guy is okay, and just hopefully he never has to deal with this again. Boy, people these days. You're suicidal, so what? So, of course, we need background. Around Christmas time 2018, I was going through a shitty time in my life. Being 15, not making it easy, and when it all pushed me over the edge, I threatened to commit suicide, as I was having a huge panic attack and didn't know what to do. Mom was trying to calm me down about the whole thing, and it really helped me out. We drove to a Lutheran General that was about a mile away, and after a good hour and a half of waiting, we finally got situated, and I got my holding cell. My assigned nurse at the time was really funny and really helped me stay calm. Night was long as fuck. I had gotten there around 11:30 at night, so we were already tired, and I fell asleep in the hospital bed around 1:30 or so, only to be woken up just an hour later for blood testing. It wasn't that bad, I just couldn't function at all. After a long night, I finally woke up for real around 1:40ish in the afternoon. They told me that I would have to transfer to the hospital with other kids who are going through similar things as me. It took another 45 minutes for ambulance arrived, and a stretcher rolled up to my room. Now, this is where the entitled bitch came in. As I was walking out of my room to the stretcher, the EMTs were talking to my parents and nurse, and as I was waiting for them, when I heard this. Entitled mom, here's your ride, entitled kid. She promptly props her kid on the stretcher, and the adults are so busy and halfway down the hall, so I say, what the hell are you doing? I didn't mean to be rude at all. I was just tired and not in the mood for anything at all. EM gasped and laid her kid down on it. What is wrong with you? Please stop yelling. My head hurts really bad. EM respectfully quiets down. Surprising. Why are you on my stretcher anyway? This was clearly the wrong thing to say. She starts screaming, your stretcher? Holy crap, what happened to being quiet? This is not your stretcher! At this point, the adults are walking back, hearing the commotion, and at this point, I'm just sitting down on the floor, holding my hand in my head. EMT, what's going on? Entitled mom, this boy is taking our stretcher. EMT, yeah, because it's for him. EM gasped and held her precious. There's no way that this brat is more important than entitled kid. What is wrong with him? My mom, trying to get this bitch to think, told her, against the EMT's earlier advice, because he wanted to kill himself and they're finding him help, you bitch. I had never heard her yell or swear like that, but it definitely caught me off guard. So what? My mom exploded, yelling a whole shit ton of stuff at the EM, with the entitled kid starting to cry. Entitled mom, stop it, you monster! Yes, that's what she said. Me, only when you get out of our lives and get off that damn stretcher. The entitled mom quieted down and grabbed her kid, pulling him off the stretcher. I slowly got up, and the EMT helped me into the stretcher. Before I knew it, we were in the ambulance. I was barely awake, and thank God it was late enough for a step to let me sleep for a while. Now I thought about it, but on day 4, there was a new kid arriving. He seemed strikingly familiar. He looked like the kid from the other hospital, but years older. During some free time, I whispered across the halls, which was against the rules, and I asked him about it. Turns out it was his mom and his younger brother who did that. We laughed about it, and 3 days later during a family session, my name is called, and I waved goodbye, discharging gun for good. Okay, this connects me personally as someone who once held a gun. I once held a gun to my head in 2010, and this is serious. People who commit suicide or try to commit suicide deserve all the love and attention that they need, as long as they're not doing it just for attention. But this kid seems genuine, and this entitled mom was just way out of line, and I congratulate the mom for standing up for her son. I never now. Yeah, I held a gun to my head and I didn't really tell anybody. Yeah, but I'm hoping that this guy is A-okay. Just congrats that he survived. At least the older bro of the entitled kid is like, yeah, my family, right? Well, folks, that's all that we've got for today. I've got a full day tomorrow. I've got a full day off from work tomorrow, and my girlfriend's in Kentucky with her family, so I've got the whole day to myself tomorrow. Maybe I'll do a video about Fat Donnie's lies about the Green New Deal. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just play Battlefront 2 or tickle my pickle. Stay out there. Stay progressive. And as always,
May the Force be with you.